and TREVONTE back at it once again.
So I'm interested to see if TREVONTE's going to be able to make the adaptation necessary to get back in this, because honestly, the winner's final set was, I mean, it wasn't one-sided. Well, it kind of was one-sided. It was moderately dominant.
Moderately one-sided.
That's how I'll articulate it. It was convincingly. That's the phrase I'll use. It was convincingly won 3-0 by Apologyman. But that being said, TREVONTE seemed to have figured out how he needed to be getting in, but was just getting hit with a few too many stray Lucario hits for his own good. Like right there, that's the kind of trade you can't be getting in. Giving up these early percent hits to Apologyman is really not going to be doing TREVONTE any favors. Each little bit of that percent starts to matter once backer can kill you at 50.
Now, I've been seeing him, Apologyman, throw out some of these neutral airs in this neutral, and it's doing a lot of zoning work for him.
Yeah, he's getting in pretty surprisingly well, because his aerials aren't the worst, but they're certainly not very fast. She generally has better frame data and range than Lucario. So Apologyman's reactions and spacing are really, really on point to be able to make the kind of trades that he is.
And he's doing them at the perfect times, too, jumping just perfectly get out of TREVONTE's grab more than once.
TREVONTE really seems to be struggling with this Aura Sphere game. I'm not really able to get anything off the shield. Aura Sphere is a positive on shield, actually, with 3-frame startup and cancel, especially at higher Aura percent. But
nice command grab.
Already at 94%. He is back airable.
Ooh, thought he got the confirm.
Apologyman, yeah, getting a little antsy, but
he's at a good position to be a little antsy. He's got a little bit of a percent lead, and I feel like the flow of the battle is definitely in his favor.
A few options Apologyman could be looking for right now. Up air will kill, back air will kill, and command grab side B, as long as he holds on to this aura. Nothing
Gets that up tilt.
Will confirm quite yet. Charged Aura Sphere, maybe. That's about it. So as long as TREVONTE can afford those 4 options, he should be in an alright position.
Ooh, does get scooped up and taken out.
Ooh, that's the kind of confirm you really need to not drop on Sheik when you have the opportunity against Lucario, or against any heavy, really. When you're playing such a light character, you need to close that out and not miss your window.
Nice grab. Follow up gets the soft spot of that up air.
The up air. Well, the up air is going to connect, but I think he's just got no aura anymore.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Just no kill.
Interesting thing about Lucario is he doesn't actually have he doesn't build aura from 0. He actually has like negative aura basically. So like when he's below 70%, he has a negative multiplier on his moves. Or a fractional rather. So like all his moves, I think it's 0%. It's 0.6 knockback. He has like negative rage basically.
I believe they tested it also with the multiple stocks. Play a great deal effect into this match, and that's side B.
Yeah, having stock advantage does affect him, especially so in doubles. Lucario gets constantly compared to the top player in terms of stock count in the game, and increases his multiplier by the factor. And right now, though, we see 111%, very solid aura for Lucario, so we are going to see an increased quality of his neutral game right now. Should be able to get some more mileage off Aura Spheres, but TREVONTE, I'm thinking, is not going to want him, not going to want to let him set up on stage again. Trying to keep him towards the ledge so he can't get as much coverage out of his Aura Spheres. If TREVONTE lets him hold on to that center, then he's going to have a much harder time landing.
I must say, Apologyman with these recoveries has been on point. They have been so clean and crisp and so beneficial to him staying alive for so long.
Yeah, definitely not the easiest recovery to pull off consistently. And that air dodge was actually really scary.
Reads it, tries to go for a little bit of a reach on it as well, doesn't connect.
Almost connecting it. You know TREVONTE has to be reeling a little bit. It's actually pretty hilarious how tense this is right now because
very close, yeah. TREVONTE is at killer percent, jokingly and not jokingly.
Ooh. Now, I noticed Apologyman doesn't really seem to have the same platform.
Patience.
I was gonna say platform pressure with Aura Sphere that Sue, another really popular Lucario player, probably the best in the world, people would say at this point, does. Sue gets a lot of mileage out of instant cancel of the charge, and then full hops while continuing to charge, so he can rise and fall with you as you're trying to land on a platform.
I see.
I think if Apologyman were to try to implement that, he actually could have found a few punishes against TREVONTE here, but unfortunately just settling for the basic landing. And 187% TREVONTE has to be thinking, please, Lord, just...
Almost gets him with that neutral air, too.
Okay, good patience, just waiting out the aura charge there.
Ooh, tries to deal with turnaround side B.
I'm pretty sure TREVONTE can get back here and die, so he's going to want to be careful. Dash tag.
Dash tag's not going to do it. 201 for Lucario. Does get to confirm with the needles, but wasn't there with the bouncing fish.
And that's actually...
Oh my goodness.
Up B can actually kill.
83%.
Okay, now, okay, so there was...
There it is! Wow!
That was exactly what I was talking about. He does the full hop while continuing to charge the
Goes back down, and then, wow, that was amazing. Nice comeback. Over 200% and still wins that match.
TREVONTE just has to be absolutely exasperated after that, man. 201%.
And he was so close so many times on getting these kill options. Even that neutral air that he threw out up in the right corner was so close.
And I mean, TREVONTE, he's getting really close with a lot of these confirms. Percent's almost there. The bouncing fish is just a few pixels away, but if you don't hit those few chances you get, then it only takes that one magic moment from Lucario.
And Lucario is full of that kind of magic. Good confirms here from Apology Man. It's the regrab. Very patient.
Okay, about to go for the cross-up fair. Not trying to overcommit on Apology Man's shield and get caught in that Sphere charge again. Ooh, the F-tilt. Risky stuff. F-tilt's not the fastest move, but Apology Man, really solid reaction spacing to make that actually work.
Both of us trading these punches back and forth, inching closer and closer to higher percents on each other.
But honestly, you don't want to be making these trades.
Wow!
TREVONTE
Off
is going,
the top.
He's going hit for hit with Apology Man right now, and that's the last thing you want to be doing against Lucario. If you're even, you are losing.
Does get a nice down. Wow. A lot of confirms here from Apology Man.
Yeah, these low percent combos really showing a lot of consistency.
Very good stuff. Getting very nice confirms on this game too. Nice shield pressure.
Just trying to
Doing
do
some wonderful zoning.
Apology Man with the empty hop into command grab, and TREVONTE is easily at a back air or up air kill percent right now, given Apology Man's aura.
Very close stuff. Let's see what they do to confirm.
Oh, he's gonna have to close this out. Watch out for the reverse. Ooh,
Throws it out.
either trying to cover a roll or looking for the command grab right there. I'm not sure which one. And TREVONTE does
catch him.
So with that, he's given himself a little bit of breathing room, about 50 or so percent before Lucario should have the
nice grab.
Aura. Still relatively safe, but there's no real way that he's going to be able to close this out safely unless he's able to find a gimp in the next several percent.
It's the up tilt, does get the back air on it.
And still see TREVONTE. Apology Man very content to just trade these nairs out all day.
Wow, throws both an up air, down air, and a back air all in one jump, trying to cover every single option against TREVONTE. Nice grab. Goes for the up air, does not confirm.
Not quite going to confirm. The window to confirm up throw to up air at kill percent is actually pretty tight. TREVONTE needling for his life right now.
Only 29% on Apology Man.
Yeah.
TREVONTE does get the bouncing fish.
The interesting thing is, well, okay, so TREVONTE can get bared now, but I mean, if you're at super high percent against a completely auraless Lucario, you don't actually have that much to fear until you start hitting him, because he doesn't really have anything that he can do to you.
Very nice confirm with that up smash there, and game two going.
And you can see the smile.
To Apology Man, and he is smiling. TREVONTE is smiling too, but
I think TREVONTE is actually going to be considering a character switch right now. If I had to guess, there's a good chance he'll stay on Sheik, but if I had to guess, he'd go Falcon.
really, I'd be very excited for any kind of character switch.
Okay, yeah, he's just going to go ahead and stick it out.
Stick it out? All right, let's take a look here.
I think we're going to see a really needle-focused game from TREVONTE here. Either he's going to say F it and go in hard, or he's going to put all his eggs in the needle basket.
So we're here in grand finals.
Which, as we're seeing right now.
Oh, needle basket's growing.
But he's already getting called out and losing the trade for it.
2 games in Apology Man's favor. TREVONTE has to climb up slippery slope.
Trying to get sneakier and sneakier. Vanita not going to follow for these simple sort of mix-ups, so TREVONTE going for things like double roll into pivot grab, but still not quite able to find his way in. Apology Man just keeping the neutral exchanges really even, which as a Sheik player, you just can't allow to happen.
And he's confirming a lot of grabs off of TREVONTE too. TREVONTE, a very slippery player when it comes to where he is, and just the fact that he's able to get so many confirms off these grabs just shows how much inside his head Apology Man is.
I think that TREVONTE is getting a little too anxious to try and get cross-ups and space in Apology Man's face. Like, Sheik is at advantage in that close-range scenario, But I honestly think that he could be doing a cleaner job of just keeping Apology Man out and taking advantage of Lucario's lack of approach options.
I agree. He's being a little too aggressive, but I think it's paying off in some instances.
It is, yeah. No, it definitely it stuffs Apology Man and prevents Lucario from getting anything started, from really fishing for a setup or feeling comfortable. But I don't know. At the same time, I think he's allowing himself to end up making trades when he could just be getting smaller amounts of damage that's free.
Doesn't get any punish for that air dodge read there. Nice up B again by Apology Man.
Not getting too ahead of himself right now. Just trying to play it safe. The last thing that he wants to do is get hit with the random conversion or back air. And tries to roll back to cover
caught.
it. Hitbox on that that is actually pretty unforgiving. And good reactions from TREVONTE, not letting the ball get big enough to punish him on the ledge there. And tries to get the jump over. Smart stuff, but once again, we're seeing TREVONTE make a lot of good decisions, but his timing and spacing are just ever so slightly off.
And Apologies Man is right on the opposite side there. He's not getting a lot of stuff, but when he does get that timing and spacing, it's usually the kill.
That trade, TREVONTE continues to make trades. All right, finally getting the landing
bouncing fish on the stage to confirm the seal the deal.
Call out. Now, he's definitely going to continue. After he gets his low percent combo, I think he's going to go ahead and try to retreat to a needle game. Unless he just feels himself, then he'll just keep going in.
I think he's definitely feeling himself. He's putting up a lot of pressure right here on this game 3.
Okay, now he's going to try and complete the edge guard. Will he go?
66% on Lucario.
Wow. Apology Man actually doing a surprisingly good job of making it back on stage. Lucario does not have the best get-up options.
He's doing a lot of covering here.
TREVONTE just kind of taking the B-reverse aura charges. It seems like doesn't really have a super strong answer for him, so he's just kind of avoiding it and hoping that it doesn't convert into something before it's too late.
Like you said, the needles are coming out. We just got 3 needle confirms in a row, followed by a bouncing fish. Does not get the up air there.
And okay, TREVONTE getting a little bit better handle of this landing coverage now, realizing that if he's in the right position, Lucario should not be able to maneuver around and land with him on the ground.
Nice grab.
That's not going to convert into anything. Okay, so right there, that was a cheesy Apology Man setup that he could get on people when they're not paying attention.
Oh, the trade.
He tried to go for, I think, a down throw up B there, which does not work at all, but does work if that makes sense.
Looks like we're about to see a very woke Apology Man. He looks like he's roaring and ready to go. Double! Double edge guard. Wow.
Tell me why I totally thought TREVONTE had gotten hit by the Lucario of being just
that was crazy.
Apology Man a little disappointed now. I think he was really hoping to just close that out and pop off, move on with his day.
Oh, man.
TREVONTE is not going to go down that easy, and
no.
Perhaps we're going to see a reversal of momentum here.
Quite possibly. We're going to go ahead and looks like we're going to go back to either Town and City or Smashville as the next stage. It looks like they're choosing it right now.
This is scary for TREVONTE, though. He can't, you have to not lose the next, 8 or so games to Lucario.
Oh, looks like there's a pause.
Dun, dun, dun. Are they discussing the Omega pick?
Looks like there's some discussion in the stages.
Got a conflict resolution on the way.
Hang tight, guys. We'll be right back into the Smash very shortly.
I'm actually kind of curious on the stage pick if Apology Man is opting for an FD pick. The Mega Man stage actually does make sense because his wall cling and wall jump will give him a lot more recovery options, and he doesn't want to get gimped by TREVONTE. So that'll become a pretty big factor in this set, I think, especially after what happened last game. Which I think is probably why he's trying to figure out if he's allowed to go to the wall Omega.
No contest. Survival.
Let's see. Oh, changing the rules real quick. We got a 0.9 situation.
Survival.
Not sure what they do.
Some of the fans out there yelling their favorite stages to see being played. It looks like Mega Man's Wily's Castle might be played just because we see him navigating the music menu.
Peach's Castle. Apology Man looks disgusted at these music choices.
Whoever's console this is didn't unlock all the music yet. Come on, this is Grants.
All right, so we are going to be hopping to Wily Castle. Interested to see if Apology Man does make use of wall swing ability here, and TREVONTE just going to eat that first Aura Sphere for a quick 11%.
Now the music is in Apologyman's favor. As we saw, he did pick the music for the stage. I don't think Trevonte had any input on the stage for the music.
And he's going to be in the groove, and great power shield grabs. Trevonte's going to have to improve that spacing a little bit. Shouldn't be happening against Lucario. And ooh, that nair almost connecting, but Apologyman confidently nairing out, not really having to be afraid of making a trade or losing one at low percent, since he's just going to get the aura increase anyway.
Yeah, like you said, it's definitely going to be in his favor when he's making these, back and forth trades with Trevonte.
Trevonte, quick aerials. He manages to get back to ledge, but does have to try to find his way back to the ground. And this is where Trevonte really needs to make the most of his opportunities when he's doing these ledge to air and landing coverage transitions.
Nice grab
against Apologyman. Force him onto the ground.
All right, so we're already in the thick of it here in Game 4.
Trevonte content to use these needles. Not going to get caught with the up B that time. He's learned. And I think he's working a bit, I think, on developing a read from what it looks like on that up B, so that he can actually get a punish at some point in the next set or two. Right now, he's going to have to be careful. 81%.
They're just dancing around each other. They're flowing like butterflies. Both fighters know exactly where the other one's going to be, and out of nowhere,
all out.
A waking up bouncing fish.
Apologyman's going to have to be careful because that read can come at any time.
Nice call out there.
Yeah, good weights, but without the aura, that back air not nearly as threatening. Near the ledge, though, it will close out, even in an auraless situation. Wow, great fair.
He's putting in a lot of work right now, even without this Aurora.
Yeah, Apologyman is doing a really great job of getting trades with fair, which I think is like it's not a fast startup. It's like a 7 to 9 frame startup against Sheik.
The way he navigates the stage while Trevonte is on it is very, very delirious.
Trevonte really intelligently using just mashing out a hitbox right now to break up the higher aura Lucario single hits, including Dare. If he had tried to like shield, or he may have just gotten an air dodge back to the ground and a really hard Lucario punish. But instead he's just mashing and taking advantage of Lucario's bad frame data.
Needles confirming. That's 2. Going for third force.
Yeah, I mean, he's got nothing to lose on there. That honestly, past 150, like that, everything that Lucario is going to do that can kill is just going to kill. So he's just getting more rage for himself and actually having a more reasonable chance at sealing out this stock. Oh, wow, the last hit on that Naren.
Wow.
Good job shielding. I keep thinking he's going to get hit by this Lucario
dash attack at 166, sealing the deal. 99% on Apologyman.
All right, Tremonti's going to have to be very careful now, or
and
he's
that's
not.
Going to do it.
Or you could just have throw bouncing fish. All right.
Bouncing fish for both the kills, securing him that victory. We are moving on to a Game 5.
Apologyman looking progressively less entertained with each game. I think he's starting to realize some of the difficulties that Lucario does in fact experience in this matchup. The first few sets he got a lot of mileage off of covering Sheik with these Aura Spheres at the edge and getting the couple of air dodge reads and such that he needed. But as Trevonte has continued to play safer and safer and improve his spacing, Lucario's weaknesses are definitely, I think, becoming more apparent as the set goes on.
And as the set goes on, we are seeing these trades with Apologyman and Trevonte, but these last couple games, Trevante's been really coming out on top and really just setting the drive home as far as that stock's mine. Let's move on to the next chapter.
Yeah, he's actually getting his call-outs. The bouncing fishes that we didn't see connecting in the earlier parts of this set and the first set are finally starting to come to fruition.
They've been adjusted and are ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, but I mean, once again, this is Lucario, so at any point in time, the momentum could easily be reversed.
And we're back here at Wily's Castle.
Yeah, Trevonte not getting caught with nearly as many dares from the ledge and other positions as he was before. Just waiting and shield and getting that F tilt. There's not too much Lucario can do about it.
And did we see any stage shenanigans as far as Lucario hanging on the side there from the last game? I don't believe
we
saw
did
him.
not. No, yeah, he didn't really get the opportunity to take advantage of that. Trevonte was just kind of in his face.
Much like the start of this game here, but returning back to neutral for both players.
Trevonte doing a good job of fast falling, avoiding these Aura Sphere. It really is little differences in timing like that. If he had fast fallen a few frames later, he would have eaten the Aura Sphere, he would have lost advantage there, and this stock would not almost be gone.
There it was.
Apologyman.
That was the reason for the stage pick right there. We saw him upbeat to the stage and cling on it for a moment to make a safe recovery.
Trevonte going to have to be careful, though. One good back air. Can actually seal this out. Same thing with an up air conversion. All right, perfect spacing on that that F tilt. Good stuff. If he was a little bit closer in, that could have been doomed for him.
Nice pressure again with APOLOGYMAN on this Aurora. We haven't been seeing it as much this set as we saw the previous set.
TREVONTE actually elected to roll back out of that Aura Sphere shield pressure that time.
Confirm.
Great conversion. He's going to have to be careful, though, because that roll back is what a lot of Lucarios specifically look for to catch a bear. Seen Sue get a lot of mileage off that. But right now, I mean, TREVONTE close to evening up the percents on the second spot already.
He's been keeping these strings nice and clean going and not overextending on them as well.
APOLOGYMAN putting up some nice frame traps, and the Aura Sphere is tacking out the damage he needs to start catching up here, but TREVONTE's still not giving him too much to work with. Wow, that nair was
amazingly spaced.
Yeah. Down tilt, yeah. TREVONTE playing it safe.
TREVONTE in a really good position to continue onslaughting here on APOLOGYMAN, but APOLOGYMAN at any moment can come in with a surprise, and I feel like that's what's awaiting us here.
These needles are doing a lot of really good work now, too. TREVONTE is waiting specifically to try and break the Aura Sphere charge with needle in order to prevent APOLOGYMAN from getting any kind of size that he could use to B-reverse around.
Ooh, doesn't get the confirm.
Without at least a little bit of charge, Lucario's B-reverse and movement options are a lot weaker.
Almost seals the deal there with that charge shot.
And, oh, wow. Avoids it. TREVONTE, okay, yeah. Uses that bit of invisibility to get through the Aura Sphere, but
dash attack.
Find himself off stage at 144. Lucario actually still doesn't have anything too simple to close this out with, but TREVONTE's going to want to avoid is a straight up air.
TREVONTE showing that he's adapted a little bit to this matchup. We'll have to see what APOLOGYMAN has to do to confirm.
Oh, fantastic call.
Very close.
TREVONTE just waiting in. There, okay, there it is. There it is. This is why he picked
Let's go.
Wily.
Hey.
And TREVONTE's just like, man, I'm not even going to mess with that. Into the wire.
Oh, man. He's like, that's all the fun you get for today. That's it. That's all.
Oh,
you had it.
I mean, that's honestly Sheik in a nutshell, man. She has the tools to stop whatever you want to do. You want to get in on her, she's faster with better range.
Definitely.
You want to run away from her, she'll needle you faster than you
She
can.
could pull you back. She could push you away.
You want to run off stage, eat this bouncing fish.
If you want to play off stage, I'll wait till you get back up there. That's what Sheik's saying, and TREVONTE.
Yeah, there's an answer to everything in her kit. It's just a matter of finding it, and it seems that TREVONTE's finally started to find them today. Curious to see what kind of adaptations we're going to see from APOLOGYMAN this next set. But as far as the momentum goes, it seems like it's been purely headed in the TREVONTE direction as the
It has.
on.
The first two games were very much neck and neck. And these last couple games, they've been TREVONTE saying, okay, you know,
all right, let's calm down.
I've cracked my knuckles.
That's enough of that.
I've rolled back my shoulders.
So, but I mean, you know,
This forward air's in your face.
APOLOGYMAN, obviously a very, very talented, very cerebral player. So I, by no means, am going to put this past him. As we saw from Winners Finals, and he definitely has what it takes to make the adaptations and bring this one back.
And he's no stranger to being under pressure, especially in a tournament setting like this. Playing many games. TREVONTE as well.
Okay, TREVONTE once again taking a stronger advantage of his landing pressure potential right now, recognizing that Lucario does not have the best ways to get around things. As long as he can avoid the B-reverse Aura Sphere pressure on his shield, there's not really much Lucario can do to get himself back down to the ground.
Very close combo stars here from APOLOGYMAN. Going a little low. Nice tech.
TREVONTE already getting pretty in his face with these edge guards.
Keeps up being on the stage. It's safe for now, but there's been some times where, bouncing fist confirmed.
First he gets the tech back read into the air dodge read. TREVONTE really just holding full momentum right now. And you can see you can start to see TREVONTE. I think it's not just that TREVONTE's playing well, it's also that as he plays better and better, APOLOGYMAN is getting a little more concerned, which makes him a little more predictable.
That is true. He's not exactly testing the waters as he once was.
I think, especially when you play kind of...
Ooh, the raw caught. Not enough to
quite
kill, but very close.
Yeah, when you play kind of an unorthodox character,
wow,
really nice stuff. Like Lucario or Lotier, and you start getting sort of dismantled by a high tier and realizing the weaknesses of your character, it can be difficult to keep your head in the right place. You start thinking about, psyching yourself out, just think about how difficult it is rather than what you can do to actually pull it out. But right now it seems like APOLOGYMAN has got his head in a little bit better place. He's finding his way back to the ground better and making, it's confident fair callouts.
Ooh, very nice stuff here.
Solid F tilt. He's playing
He's got a good percentage too to work with, and very nice back air.
TREVONTE giving up that air dodge. It's possible TREVONTE is comfortable giving up that air dodge at the lower percent. Maybe trying to condition APOLOGYMAN a little bit, or maybe just getting condition himself. All right.
TREVONTE putting him in a little bit of a backspace here.
This is the scary situation. Great stuff. Managed to find the ledge in. TREVONTE going to eat a trade.
Bouncing fish can happen at any second, yeah. Throws a grenade.
Worth noting, I won't say it too loud in case you can hear me. The sheet grenade does actually trade with pretty much every projectile. So as far as I know, if he actually happened to throw a grenade like he did, it would actually block the Aura Sphere.
I see, wow.
I could be wrong on a full charge Aura Sphere, but it does block some pretty ridiculous stuff like limit neutral lead. And
nice
the F tilt
to
up air. That's the stuff that you need as Sheik. A little bit higher percent on APOLOGYMAN. If he had had to camp that a little bit longer, that confirm would not have worked. It would have gotten progressively more difficult until he, well, I mean, until we were in a situation like we saw in the first set. 201% APOLOGYMAN just not dying.
Now APOLOGYMAN was pulling it back a lot harder than he was in a lot of the other games. He's definitely showing, hey, I made it here. I deserve to be here, and I'm going to try and hold on to that until either you're gone or I'm gone. But until then, we're going to play this game 3 like it's the last one.
Yeah, he's absolutely been demonstrating a strong presence of mind and obviously a strong desire to pull this out. You know?
Game 2, I apologize.
Yeah, Smash 4 not his main game, but if there's any Smash 4 set that he's going to care about, it's this one right here. The one at NCR and the one against none other than TREVONTE.
Very nice combos.
He's managed to keep it even. Oop. TREVONTE with the call out.
Nice confirm.
TREVONTE actually not just camping him out or playing defensively. He's actually getting more confident in his offense, it looks like, too.
Yeah, he's looking where APOLOGYMAN is starting to recover and trying to be there by the time he gets there.
Yeah, and his tilt and forwarder spacing is also getting a little bit better, which allows him to be more aggressive since he can more confidently play around on APOLOGYMAN's face.
And he has been playing around in front of his face this whole time. He's been right up in there trying to seal these deals.
Pretty even game, which, like we've said before, is generally considered to be Lucario favored.
Even with Lucario's extra percent, it's just all the more kill options.
So trying to find the read there. Not quite anything that she can close out with just yet, except a bouncing fish here to get some kind of horizontal hit. Ooh, and see that?
Ooh, very nice.
That Becca right there was, I think, part of the setup that we were talking about earlier, where you charge the Aura Sphere on their shield.
Nice call out.
Oh, look for the roll back and bam.
APOLOGYMAN like only 115.
TREVONTE gonna look for it. Yep, but APOLOGYMAN not gonna give him the neutral hit that he's looking for there.
He can do some pretty heavy combos. TREVONTE's better watch out.
Yeah, I think TREVONTE should actually be able to react to these like rising fares out of Lucario. That should, I don't think that should be safe. Wow, that nair. Really confident TREVONTE, dropping shield quite a bit, honestly. Really get the down tilt. Oh, doesn't go for it. Just waits. Oh.
Nice down air. TREVONTE with the neutral air.
Yeah, nice little mix up there. The F air that I was just talking about being punishable actually mixes up TREVONTE.
No major confirms from each player as of yet.
TREVONTE's still going to be looking for the reverse. Yep, not quite going to find it yet.
Nice patience, but just squeezes in.
It's so hard, but it's just so difficult to find anything
Whoa.
to actually close the stock out.
Side Bs from off the stage.
Almost with that bouncing fish.
No punishment decides to roll away.
The call out is right. Okay. Smart stuff retreating to the ledge to avoid the punish, and back air not quite going to close it out.
Another side B.
Oh my god. TREVONTE trying so hard to find somebody to close the stock out, but
This is reminiscent of when they fought in winners.
yeah, the 201% match, and still trying to find it, and does not quite connect. That is going to bring this set to 1-1. TREVONTE looking a little frustrated, but he's like, all right. You know, the ideas still seem to be there. The reason he was making, once again, on the bouncing fishes were actually correct. He was going for the same basic read that he was getting the last few games, but just not quite there on the timing. And yeah.
And APOLOGYMAN's perfect spacing, just barely getting out of a lot of these moves.
He's making the most out of these little hits, finding so many nairs, honestly, in particular, that I'm amazed by. And then these little mix-up, like the fair into dare on shield, are just enough to pull it out against TREVONTE.
Nice stuff here. Already 42% on Apology Man.
Trying to continue that edge guard and shorts that grab a little bit. So, or TREVONTE able to make it back to the stage without any kind of punish. Still 0% on him, but second hit is going to mix him
Nice
up.
grab.
This is where it starts. Right to up tilt, looking a bit like the Fox frame trap, but not quite of the same quality we see as TREVONTE easily escapes.
TREVONTE being very smart, knowing when to air dodge and knowing when to neutral air.
Great stuff. Manages to get that F tilt buffered out as soon as he escapes the Aura Sphere shield pressure.
All right, Bouncing Fish, not enough to seal the deal. Puts him in a good position to see what TREVONTE does. Nice neutral air.
All right, let's see if he actually goes for him. We did see TREVONTE going quite a bit for the needles to Bouncing Fish this last game, but he was not able to find the neutral get up, so couldn't connect the needles. Let's see if he's able to get a little bit more mileage this time around. Ooh, tries to wait for the jump air dodge.
No confirm as of yet.
Ooh, he does have to be careful trying to find this Bouncing Fish call out too, because if the Aura Sphere is too big, I think it'll actually just hit him. And
Whoa.
the shield is broken.
Nice up smash.
Just like that, TREVONTE smiling a very pained smile.
That shield break was almost out of nowhere.
Laughing through the tears.
Wow.
That Aura Sphere is going to connect. 28%, not the worst, but you got to take out this stock
Yeah.
now for TREVONTE.
This is going to be a problem the more longer it stays alive.
Not going to get the air dodge either.
Apology Man doing really good this set, just like last.
We see APOLOGYMAN seems to develop momentum right now. He's definitely shifted to going on the
Wow,
aggressive
the
and
back air, and it does kill. Wow.
he is going to close it out. So TREVONTE has his back against the wall. Down 2-1, and APOLOGYMAN on the verge.
APOLOGYMAN is ready.
He is on the verge of overcoming this, taking NCR 27.
He does not want to apologize to TREVONTE.
And just to reiterate, APOLOGYMAN is an unranked player. Has never been ranked in
I
Northern
hope they
California.
start ranking him. I hope they do.
#1 in the Northern California region. Now, obviously that neglects to mention a thing or two about APOLOGYMAN's competition, but still, very, very worthy of note, and without question an upset. If
Yeah, when it
APOLOGYMAN
comes
is
down
able
to it, he's doing amazing against an amazing player. This is an amazing couple final games here.
All right, TREVONTE coming out the gate with that solid 47%. We did see pretty much the same setup last time, 69% to 10. Solid lead, but it only takes a few of those hits, and once again, the more R you put on him, the fewer hits it starts to take.
Nice confirms here from APOLOGYMAN. All those needles.
All right, TREVONTE gonna stay on stage, trying to guard it. Ooh, catching that jump get up. Stuff
Nice
waiting.
shield. Again with that side B off of the stage. That's really cool he's getting those.
TREVONTE does not seem to be finding the full hot needles that he's been looking for the past 2 games.
Ooh.
APOLOGYMAN looking for that roll one more time, trying to find the bear that would have closed out the stock. TREVONTE, yeah, just waiting it out. I'm surprised at how safe that up B away seems to be for Lucario.
Yeah, it's all the way across the stage. Wow!
Oh,
Wow! Almost killed.
So close to losing a stock like that. That was absurd.
Bouncing Fish ate through that Aurora.
Oh!
He's going for some reads.
Lucario tried to
We're
get
gonna
2 rolls
confirm.
in a row.
Up air not gonna do it.
Right. 135.
Up B straight down.
Dash attack, even with 94% rage, still not enough to do it, and does not connect. And
Hits him on stage.
TREVONTE's gotta be.
He's gotta be very careful with the next couple moves.
Oh,
At
he's
any
gotta
moment,
finish.
Lucario can make that stock go bye-bye.
The tension that Lucario creates is absolutely absurd. Barely manages to jump air dodge that Aura Sphere.
These needles putting in the work.
And the
Gets
up air.
Up air.
Finally going to connect 156.
That is
TREVONTE
gonna kill.
Oh, at 110%. He has probably 50 or so percent, 40 to 50% he can put on Lucario before he's in real danger. But from Sheik, that is going to come quick.
Missing the grab there.
Ooh,
Does
wow.
get a down air.
That was a bold downer, but it is going to work out for him. Able to continue this punish. 40% on Lucario.
Nice grab.
Might be able to convert. Okay, a little bit too high.
Grab again.
Yeah. Just keep jumping away. TREVONTE knows he does not have to air dodge in that situation.
Nice on stage. Let's see what he does.
Yep. Just keeping his
134.
distance. Keeping his distance so he can always react to that Aura Sphere.
Nice grab from TREVONTE. Ooh, down there.
Really good
actually
stuff.
kills. Wow.
Yeah, Apology Man knows that TREVONTE will always try to get up as quickly as possible from that Trump scenario.
Well, gets the confirm there. TREVONTE was just standing there in the invincibility.
Wow, these nairs are so on point.
As long as Apology Man doesn't take too much more percent, he'll be in a very good place percent-wise with his Aurora Rage.
TREVONTE definitely wants to get about...
Oh, wow.
Okay, it's Sheik. We're not too worried here.
What's going to happen next? Let's take a look.
But yeah,
Nice
TREVONTE is
neutral air.
going to need at least another maybe 20% if he wants to find an edge guard.
Bouncing Fish not going to steal the deal. Does catch him.
And
That Bouncing Fish
Not
going to
quite
steal it
gonna
again.
do it.
Another one down at the bottom. Uppy is only fast.
Not able to punish, and the down air is going to do it. Oh, TREVONTE not
Woo!
giving him the roll, but Horus Sphere reverse is going to catch him. TREVONTE's at 82%. Has to land.
Oh, up air almost confirming.
That would have most definitely sealed it. TREVONTE looking for the reverse needle's not going to connect.
If Apology Man takes this, it's going to be all over.
The cartwheel on stage. TREVONTE looking for the grab, the immediate. Oh, does not go for the bouncing fish.
Recovers.
How
back
will
on
he
the
get back
stage.
on stage? Oh, misses
Gets
the
the
down
grab.
tilt.
Let's go.
TREVONTE looking for the up air here. Does not find the back
Uppy's
air.
on stage. Gets a grab.
Another F throw. Are we going to be seeing? Oh, looks
Uppy's
for the bouncing
again.
fish. Almost there. A little too low. And
The pressure.
what will he do? Jabs out. TREVONTE,
Does get
fantastic
hit.
awareness.
Does get hit again. 114.
The tension is indescribable. Aura Sphere charging.
What
TREVONTE
hit?
messes up
TREVONTE.
the reverse bouncing fish.
Oh, no.
And Apology Man
Apology Man is our champion.
Wow, your 2017 Smash for the Wii U NorCal Regionals champion, Apology Man.
And TREVONTE taking a very close second place.
Wow, a fantastic upset, a fantastic day of Smash for NorCal, and you know, TREVONTE can't be too satisfied with that, but a fantastic set either way. I'm sure both these guys are going to be smiling in just a bit once the year's worth of salt finally starts to dissolve a little bit.
So it looks like they're going to get top 8 on stage here. We're going to take a look at them. Amazing stuff from all of these competitors. Really, all of them played their hearts out to their best, and it brought a lot of great moments.